Should my daughter leave already? Have you ever felt torn between following rules and letting someone you love just enjoy the moment? I never thought I'd be in this position. The New Year celebration in New York was supposed to be a joyful time for my little family, just us and my daughter, who had traveled all the way from Florida to spend a few days with us. But happiness, as usual, came with complications. Every time I turned around, my husband reminded me again and again, "Tell her to go back immediately after the celebration. She doesn't belong here. She's not my child." I swallowed hard each time. It wasn't that I didn't understand him. He had every right to feel the way he felt. After all, my daughter wasn't his by blood, but she is my daughter. She is the girl I carried, nurtured, and loved long before he even came into our lives. And right now, she was here, finally experiencing a new year in New York with us. And all I wanted was for her to soak it in, to feel the warmth, the excitement, the little magic she deserved. She had been so excited for weeks, talking about the lights on Fifth Avenue, the small ice skating rink nearby, and how she couldn't wait to try the hot chocolate at that tiny cafe I always brag about. Her laughter filled the apartment when she arrived, and I almost forgot how much joy she brought just by being herself. But my husband, he didn't seem to notice any of that. He only saw what he considered my responsibility and my rules. Every time I tried to argue that a few more days wouldn't hurt, he just sighed, shook his head, and repeated the same line. I felt trapped. Between my love for my daughter and my desire to keep peace with my husband, I wasn't sure which side to lean on. I didn't want to disappoint him, but I also couldn't let my daughter leave so quickly. Not after she had traveled all this way. Not after she had waited so long for this visit. That night, I tucked her in and watched her drift off to sleep. Her little face was peaceful, completely unaware of the tension looming over the apartment. I kissed her forehead gently and whispered to myself, "Just enjoy it a little longer. Let her be happy. Let her feel loved. It's only a few more days." I found myself thinking back on all the times I had wished for this, moments when I wanted my daughter to have memories, even if imperfect. I remembered her first smile, her first words, the first time she held my hand tightly and refused to let go. Those little joys made me promise myself that I would never let anyone's rules take away her happiness. The morning of the celebration, as I made breakfast and tried to act cheerful, I watched her excitedly check the window, pointing at the decorations outside, imagining what we would see and do. My heart ached. She deserved these moments. The laughter, the city lights, the chance to create memories that she would carry forever. I decided, in that quiet New Year morning moment, that I would gently talk to my husband again, explain why letting her go back immediately felt wrong, and if he still insisted, I'd find a way to create a compromise. Maybe she could stay a little longer, or maybe we could plan a special trip just for her another time, because no matter what anyone else says, no matter whose rules seem to matter most, my daughter's happiness, her fleeting moments of joy, matters more to me than anything else. And for the first time in a long while, I felt a small wave of relief. Maybe this new year wouldn't be about conflict or control. Maybe it could be about love, compromise, and memories that would last my daughter a lifetime. Maybe this year, just this once, joy could come first.